I'm Rhoda. Welcome back to Fat and Fit Over 40. And if you're new here, I'm glad you're joining us for this compound strength workout. Compound strength, working multi-muscle groups at the same time. When you do that, that increases your heart rate into a fat-burning zone. So we're toning and sculpting lean muscle. Lean muscle increases your metabolism. So the more lean muscle you have, the higher your metabolism. In the process, we burn fat. If that's the type of workout that appeals to you, please subscribe to my channel. There's never a cost to subscribe, and you help me keep your fitness free on YouTube. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, welcome to MetCon, Metabolic Conditioning, where we're gonna burn fat, boost metabolism, and hopefully have a little fun. Bring the knees up and twist in front. Metabolic conditioning, we're going to use a variety of training techniques. Keep your body guessing. Keep the muscles guessing. We'll be doing some low-impact cardio, boost up that heart rate, compound work, where we're working multiple muscle groups at the same time, keeps that heart rate up, and also targeted strength, where we're really going to focus on building lean muscle. Lean muscle increases your metabolism. Why? Because if you can convert a pound of fat to a pound of muscle, that pound of muscle is going to burn 3 times as many calories as that pound of fat. So if you can do 10 pounds, you're going to increase the amount of calories you burn in a day, enough to lead to weight loss, provided you keep your eating at the same level. Now, I'm going heavier weight with this first move. It's a basic squat or rear leg raise. So squat, or if you need to take the bend out, you're just going to do a rear leg raise here. You want to be weighting our heels, sitting back. Here we go. Sit back, chest is up, drive through the heels and squeeze. Down and up. Or rear leg raise. Plant the foot. Rear leg raise. Plant the foot. Just follow along at the same pace as the squats. You're doing that rear leg raise. You're hitting the glute just like we are, but you're protecting your knees. So do what's right for you. So these first 3 moves here are targeted. Then we'll do a cardio right in the middle of our circuit. Then we have a couple compound and an abs core. So a lot going on each circuit. Onto a hammer curl. I'm going to keep my heavier weight because the head of the weight comes up here versus a bicep curl where the entire weight is pulling on gravity there. Because we changed the hand position, you might be able to go a little heavier here. So pick your weight accordingly, and here we go. Hammer curl up. Keep those elbows in. So none of this. All right, we want those elbows right at the side. Forearm is moving, that's it. You are working that bicep, and you're going to feel that forearm between the elbow and the wrist. Because in a hammer position, it jumps in because of the way your wrists are aligned with the weight. Feel it? I'm in a staggered stance, 1 foot forward, 1 back. You could be both feet under your hips, whatever feels good to you. You just want to really be able to support the move without adding any kind of momentum, okay? All right, going lighter for my presses. We have overhead press, palms facing your ears. I have had some shoulder surgery long ago, but I protect these shoulders. So, palms facing the ears, pressing it up and down. So that's a limitation I have. That, and more recently, the back surgery. You can probably see the brace under my clothes. We have to acknowledge our limitations as we age, right? But we don't stop, we modify. And that's you and me because we're here together right now. So modifying the moves as needed, but keep moving. That's the key. Pressing this up and down. Glad I went lighter here. Getting heavy. And rest. Good job. All right. Keep one of your medium weights. We're just going to bring this up and over. We'll start from your right, up and over, and down, up and over. Now this is your low impact cardio. this weight is going to increase intensity. We're not going to jump, we're going to boost that heart rate. So up to your right, ready? Up and over, tap the feet. Just kind of walk with this, whatever feels comfortable, but the more you move, the higher the heart rate's going to go. Keep those abs tight here, you're working them. Warm up those obliques, the other side waistline. We want to get some work here in this workout. Now these cardio segments are 30 seconds. So go hard here. Don't stop. There we go, now we stop, good. All right, let's put it all together from the squat, hammer, press. So we squat, hammer, press, or leg raise, hammer, press. You pick, whichever works for you. Ready? Here we go. Squat, hammer, press, or leg raise, hammer, press. Except you're probably on the other side, right? So now you're on your right side. Like that. I messed that one up. Here we go. Squat, hammer, press. Feel it? Feel the heart rate coming up? That's the compound moves here, doing that. Lots of muscles working at the same time. They all want oxygen. So the heart has to work a little harder, and the lungs have to get that oxygen to the blood so the heart can pump it out. Okay, one weight down onto that ab core I told you was coming up, and they're sprinkled all through here. Gonna hold the weight in front, think about a halo. Roll a bunch of angels, okay? Rotate the hips with this. We'll go up over your right shoulder first. Are you ready? Up and around, down. Just move again. You're kind of opposing the weight. So the hips are going in the direction away from the weight. Getting that rotation in the core, front and back. Your core is not just your abs, it's your waistline, it's your back, it's your glutes, everything in the torso, chest, all working. And if you're loving this halo, get ready because it's part of our next combination. You're gonna hold the weight right where we had it. You're gonna squat as you come up and around. Or leg raise, put the foot down, up and around. Leg raise, foot down, up and around. So you pick which one you want to do, okay? I'll go with our squat. Here we go. Squat, bring it up and around. And squat, up and around. Or leg raise, up and around. Leg raise. It's going at the same pace as the squat, just taking that bend out. Rotate those hips. Remember to rotate the hips. You're coming up out of the squat, and then we get that rotation going. You have a rest coming. Stay with me, 10 seconds. We have 30-second rest. I'm gonna finish my halo. Cutting into my rest there. Nice work. All right, circle one, out of the way. Okay, deadlift. So deadlift is up next. A lot of deadlifts in this next circuit. Last circuit was a lot of squats, right? A lot of shoulder. Right now we're going to deadlift. So weights in your heels, you're driving the hips back, your back is flat. Do not round the back here. Those shoulders up. Drive the hips forward and squeeze the buns. Are you ready? Deep breath, here we go. Driving those hips back, feel the weight in your heels. You can literally wiggle your toes in your sneakers here because they are not even on the ground. All of that weight is in the heels. We're going nice and slow. Driving those hips back. One heavy here. If you can, if you have options, you should be able to go heavy here. Five more seconds here. Get used to this move. It's going to show up again. And rest. Good. Now I'm going to stay on my heavy weights. I'm going to keep that position as if I'm holding a bar, a dumbbell bar, a barbell bar, sorry. Coming down like you're holding a bar, you're going to pull, elbows come out to the side. boom. This comes up to the shoulder area, and then we come up, okay? Let's do 5. Come on down, do 5. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on up. Gives that lower back just a little break. Take it down. 5 again. Stay with the 5 count. Come on up. Take it down. Elbows are going out to the side. Leading with the elbows here. Hitting the back of the shoulder and the upper back. One more, I think. 5 or 6 there. Here we go. 5 more. Ready? Or not even. Maybe get a couple here. And there it is. Good. Resting. Bringing my weight down onto bicep curls. So these are different than those hammers. These are holding the weight where gravity's pulling on the entire weight versus just the head of the weight. So it gets heavier. You have more resistance. So go my medium weight, curling up and down. Elbows in. See, my elbows don't move. They stay attached to my waist here. My wrists are neutral. They don't come up and twist, okay? Don't move those wrists at all. I like the staggered stance. It's just a personal thing for me. I feel the most support there, but if you feel better with your feet under your hips or the other leg forward, whatever supports the move and allows you to do this without momentum. So we don't want to be going like this, okay? If you're going like that, you need to lighten your weight. Good. All right, middle of the circuit. Time for 30 seconds of cardio. It's weighted. Stay with the medium weight. If you can, we're gonna do a weighted jack. So, I'm gonna push out, in, up. So weight goes out, up, moving, because this is cardio. Ready? Deep breath. Here we go. Push, push. Abs are tight. Pull that lower ab nice and tight. The tummy. It's really supporting this move as the weight goes out, then up. It's a balance kind of stabilization. Feel it? And rest. There was your cardio. Good. Feel the heart rate, I hope. Whoo-wee. Okay. You're going to do a deadlift to a wide row up to the bicep curl. So, complicated. And the deadlift down, wide row. As you stand, rotate the hands towards me. Do the curl. Here we go. Palms are towards you. Down. Do your row that we did at the beginning of the circuit. Rotate, curl. Take it down. Pull. Come on up. Curl. Now remember, weight in the heels here. Back is flat. Don't forget your safety cues as we make these combinations. Shoulder rotation here. Always good to work that rotator cuff. Stay with me. Rest. Okay. On to some oblique leans, alternating. So I'm going to go my heavy weight. This is targeted core, obliques, waistline. And go over and lift. Pull the tummy tight. Make it work while we work this waistline. A little bend in those knees, okay? Ready? Here we go. Over, up. Remember, abs are tight here. They are working. As we sculpt those obliques. We all want a nice, pretty waist, I know. And where are abs made? We all know this. If you've been with me a while, abs are made in the kitchen. You gotta cut the sugar, you gotta cut the processed food. You will deflate that area around your middle with just those 2 changes. Sugar and processed foods, which behave in the body just like sugar, really cause you to retain water in the muscle tissue, within the fat, between the fat cells. So that's how you can get that puffy feeling. If you eliminate that, you're going to feel better in about 3 days. We're going to deadlift, down, come up, oblique lean, one side. Okay, here we go. Deadlift down, bring it up, Change the weight. So weight is like a bar, down and up. Then it's on your sides, oblique lean. Just like how we combined that squat and that halo, and we're combining the deadlift and the obliques. As we move on in this MetCon, if you're doing a longer version, because I do separate these out into shorter workouts, format's going to be a little different. Congratulations, yay you. All right, that was no joke. I hope you felt that that was no joke. We are going to start with a oblique stretch here. Short stretch, because that was a pretty long workout. We did our work for about 28 minutes, other side. I like to keep these videos right around 30 minutes for you. So if you want a longer stretch, you know what I say, cross your hands, lift, round your shoulders back here. At the end of this video, there's going to be my stretch playlist. You can click right onto that, and it'll bring up all the stretch videos on the channel. And there's some nice short ones, and then there are longer ones. So depending on what time you have, pushing forward, rounding the shoulders in the back, how much time you have, you decide what's going to work best for you. Let's roll these shoulders out, and the other direction. Let's pat yourself on the back, stretch out the back of the arm, and the other side. Bring those arms down, a little shoulder roll, loosen it up. Again, over to one side, bring the heel up, sit back, feel this stretch. Whew. Up to the other side, keep your head above your heart here. Toe up, and feel that stretch. And then hands on your knees, you're gonna come down with a flat back. Round the back, and flatten. Round it, and flatten. Bring it all the way up. Take a deep breath. Exhale. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. One more inhale. It'll put it in your YouTube library so you can find it again and do it again. If you have not subscribed, I invite you to subscribe. There's never a cost to subscribe, and you help us grow this channel. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.